What is the deal, YouTube, man? We back here with another vid. And right now I'm currently on my way to work. But it just came to my mind about a video topic that is the mindset shift that waking up at 5 a.m. forces you to learn. Always talking about how important your mind is, how important it is about having a different type of mindset. You can't go on with this journey with the certain type of mindset that you always have. So when I first started this journey, I started to get to trading. For trading, you have to be up at a certain time to catch the markets. So I was doing that, and then after I stopped trading, I stopped waking up at a. I said, "How the hell?" After I stopped, I just started waking up anytime between 6:30 and anytime before 9 a.m. But I noticed that I wasn't really getting everything I needed to get done. I was just really, trying to just wake up at an earlier time and get stuff done, and it just really wasn't working. It was super hard. It felt like, it was just not sustainable for me. I kept turning the alarm off. Some weeks were good, some weeks were bad. It was really stagnant, you know what I mean? But once I just started waking up at 5:30 in the morning, it became a little bit more easier. It became better for me because I'm able to get a lot of things done. I'm able to use my calendar more efficiently because I'm doing maybe to calculate everything I need to do, the time frames, when shit needs to get done. And it truly, really works. I even have more time to just do extra things that it's not super high leverage. But once I started waking up, it's not easy. I'm not a morning person. I never was a morning person. Even when playing basketball, I was never a morning person. I'm still not a morning person, but me doing this, I start to become a morning person. I felt like I couldn't wake up at this time. It made me a bitch. I felt like if everybody I watch or inspired by is doing it, why can't I do it? If I'm trying to make that same amount of money, why can't I do what they do? There's a lot of people that has kids, relationship, family, working 9 to 5s, work 80 hours. I'm only working 40 hours, if not less than that. So why can't I do it? I'm being a fucking bitch. I'm not executing on what I really need to do if I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. So now, first quarter, I'm making sure I'm waking up at 9 a.m. I mean, waking up at 5 a.m. Here on out, that's just my new standard. If I'm not waking up at 5 a.m., then I can't get shit done. If I don't wake up at 5 a.m., I won't be successful with anything that I do. And I want to be successful. Like, no matter what, I want to be successful. And I want to help my brothers and my sisters get a transformation needed to become that 1% person, become the best version of themselves. And I also want to help myself. You know what I mean? It's not just about the money. It's not about the material and luxury things. It's really about just becoming better people, better humans, and living out to our best and full potential. And I found out that waking up at 5 a.m., 5:30 to be exact, helps way more. I'm able to get way more done. I'm able to actually obtain the information that I am either putting out there or receiving myself. Take my time and actually love and see the journey and see myself improving. You know what I mean? But if you don't take that time out, just wake up a little bit more earlier. First week, extra 30 minutes early. Next week, an hour early till you get to that time where you really want to wake up. And I say the golden time is between 5 and 5:45. You should be waking up. You get more done. It's not just hard, but it's new. But it have you feeling like a fucking bitch. Like, if these people can do it, why can't I? And sometimes I start to battle with myself. Like, what am I doing this for? Is it really gonna work? Is it? You know what I mean? But with putting in rep after rep, I begin to see what is it for. I begin to see why am I doing this, and it feels great. I'm able to have a successful workout, even if I did wake up and not have 50, 100%. I'm okay with it because I'm waking up early enough to get it out. 5 a.m., you got to join the club. I'm sure you know you need to wake up earlier, but it's a certain type of mindset shift that you have when doing so. I make sure I go to sleep at a certain time and try not to go to sleep as late. Even if I'm only getting 3 to 5 hours of sleep, still got to wake up at 5. Because my future self is going to thank me for doing this. And even when I make it to where I really want to make it to, I'm still going to wake up at that time. So I'm sure I'm going to have different tasks to do. I'm sure I'm going to have more clients to make sure that they're good and they're hitting their goals. They're living up to their standards. I want to be exceptional. You know, if you want to be exceptional, you got to put forth the effort and the work. It doesn't just happen overnight. You have to show up, show out, put your best foot forward. A lot of us, we know what to do. We just like implementation. We just like accountability. That brother, that sister, that friend, that community that can hold you accountable and keep you on top of your game. See, if you need something like that, first link in the description is the 2X Academy. We're building a life that we never have to vacate from and making failure impossible as much as possible. Making the good daily habits, the positivity, the person you're trying to be, we're making that more of an easy task and an easy thing. It's only a certain amount of people that can do this 5 a.m. club. If you can't kill that inner bitch, if you can't sacrifice that show, or just going to sleep a little bit earlier, or not being on your phone an hour before you go to sleep, bro, this is not for you. It's not easy if you can't sacrifice those things. But once you in it, and that is your new norm, this shit is easy. It's gonna be tough mornings. You're gonna have those tough conversations. Your girl might irritate you, your mom, your kids, they might irritate you. It might be a little sidetrack. But as long as you're willing to sacrifice, you're willing to go through the obstacles, you're gonna get through. You're gonna be the 1 person out of 10 people to be that 1%. You're gonna be that 1 person in your family that they look at and see that they're different. You're gonna prove them wrong and prove yourself right. Waking up at 5 a.m. has been one of the best things I've implemented. And I thought I couldn't do it. I definitely did. I'm like, how can I do this if I cannot wake up at 6:30? If I can't wake up at 6:30 a.m., how can I wake up at 5:30 a.m.? And the crazy thing was, I was doing good until the situation happened when I got hit by an SUV. And that fucking killed my momentum. And I mean, I couldn't do anything about it, but it hindered me from waking up earlier and earlier. You know what I mean? So I began to become comfortable with just waking up again before 8 a.m. Now 5:30 a.m. is the new norm. That's the time I'm gonna wake up. It feels amazing. I get more done. I'm not feeling like I'm behind as a coach. I'm not feeling like I'm behind as just a human working on themselves. Sometimes it takes that. You gotta be real with yourself. I know I couldn't wake up at that time, but I knew if I really put my mind to it and stop being a bitch, I could do it. You could too. It's all about what you really want in life. Your why. Why do you really want to wake up at 5:30 a.m.? Why? Do you hate the motherfucker you see in the mirror? Do you hate the way people treat you, talk to you? Do you hate the fact that you don't know what the fuck you're gonna do in general? You know what I mean? What is your why? Make your why big enough. Focus on the input, not the output. And double down on that shit. And it's okay. Some of y'all try to do too fucking much, but you gotta take it day by day. It is day by day. You can't get to tomorrow until you get through the day. Win the fucking day and just keep winning the day. However, you gotta win the fucking day. Check all them boxes off your list and just keep fucking winning. It's gonna become your new norm. People are gonna see the results eventually. But you gotta become more with the input and less on the output. Cause it's gonna come. As long as you're working and you're actually putting the best foot forward, it's gonna come. It's gonna happen. I've never seen nobody work hard on what they want and it never came. We just don't know when it's gonna come. And that could be you, man. So man, that's it for the vid. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you found any type of game, value, inspiration, motivation from this video. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, peace.